All right, let's get this rolling. Oh wait. A little too far. A little more. Perfect, kind of. All right, introductions. My alias is Nani Joe. I originally used to go by Heavy Killer as a 12-year-old cringy kid, probably 10 years old. And eventually changed that to HK and shortened it because I figured, hey, why name myself something so long and so cringy? Anyways, long story short, decided to change to Nani Joe. So if you look at a lot of the previous content I've had, they've all been about video games, just commentary over them, like just random shit playing with friends. I'm taking a different direction with this. If you may have noticed, maybe from my background compared to the older videos, I live in a new place and I have not been able to make any sort of content for months to probably a year now. And honestly, most of the time all I did was stream on Twitch. It was fine, I enjoyed it. But I think I kind of realized I wanted to do something more with my time. I didn't really like the idea of Twitch per se, that I just simply turn on the camera, start playing games, and that's it. I realized I think I wanted to start creating some sort of formal content, something that I could kind of add my personal touch to afterwards. And this is kind of gonna be that initial try. I have not done any sort of editing for my videos in a very long time. I have just done Twitch, stream, that's it, turn on, turn off. So this is gonna be that. Now, I decided that I'm gonna take a different change of pace with this channel. Opposed to being video games all the time, I'm gonna start focusing on anime, because that's what I like. One of the things that's never changed about me is my love for video games, my love for anime, and I've been doing the whole video gaming thing for so long that I figured, why not do something different? As you can tell, Konosuba, Project Mori made the shirt, pretty cool guy. Anyways, that's what this is gonna be. Without further ado, I guess let's get into it. The topic, I guess, for today is gonna be something more modern, right? Let's talk about Kaiju number 8. All right, we're back. Unfortunately, I think at some point the video stopped recording, so now I'm here doing it again. But anyways, as I was kind of editing my clips, I realized that I didn't want to talk about Kaiju number 8 per se. I realized that there was another topic that kind of came up that I think would be really enjoyable to talk about, which is the type of genre it is, which, you know, we see it's like a very violent action packed type of anime, but then there's actually a lot of wholesomeness in the way the characters interact with each other. You realize too that without getting the spoilers for anything, these anime, I've also seen another one that was like that called Windbreaker, which was refreshing too in a way. It's weird. You kind of like start out watching these anime, and I didn't go into these thinking that they were gonna be, by any means, like wholesome or something that I would be like, man, they, you know, that hit me in my kokoro. But they did. And I think that's what this next genre that's kind of taking hold of the, like, I guess the anime is recently, as opposed to, like, same as we saw with found family or isekais, right? So, you know, I'm sure we've seen all the different isekais like Konosuba and stuff. That's been prevalent in the anime scene for the last few years, if not longer. Isekai is not going anywhere, it's here to stay. Found family was one that was really refreshing, right? Like a bunch of different like misfits or people who we would never expect to find like wholesomeness or family together end up finding each other, such as Spy Family, Sweetness and Lightning, Barakamon. There's a few others out there, I just can't think of them on the top of my head right now. But that's another big genre I think has been kind of coming up and taking hold for a bit. I don't think I've seen anything more recently with that, but isekais are definitely huge. And anyways, I'm starting to see this coming up with a lot of anime that has been released recently, is this action-packed wholesomeness. But it's pretty interesting. Like, I see that with Kaiju number 8 and Windbreaker that came out. I highly recommend, definitely go watch it. I'm not gonna get into spoilers with those, but maybe later on when I finish the series myself, I'll go ahead and do a review on them. But that kind of really made me realize that, hey, we don't have to be extra violent and still not have like family with each other, right? Isn't that the whole point of, oh, speaking of found family, One Piece is also found family, right? That's a very long-running found family genre type of thing. But it's refreshing. It's something cool that I wasn't really expecting, and I kind of hope is here to stay. Maybe we'll see that with the future anime being released, but it's been pretty great with these two anime in particular, and I think that's what really makes Kaiju number 8 and Windbreaker stand out so much. Because sure, we can always find anime that gets like, you know, hyper violent or has some really great fighting scenes and things like that, but sometimes what I really want to see is just good old character development, right? I want to see this guy who maybe was always down on his luck, but kind of found maybe something different. Maybe he found where he belonged, or maybe he realized that it's not so bad being good or something like that, right? It's about finding, I guess, your own purpose. Maybe because you're viewed as bad or good, or however people may view you, that doesn't necessarily mean it's true, right? We all change, people change. A lot of people say that people don't change, right? Once you're bad, you're always bad. Once you're this way, you're always this way. But that's the thing, these guys are relatively young, they're still molding, and they can do that. And I think that's a big part of what they're trying to show, is that maybe the world may look at you differently, but it's how you see yourself, and maybe the people that care about you the most, the people that are closer to you, how they see you. Anyone can look at you, me, and instantly have like that, fuck that guy, or, you know, wherever else. But really, it's the people that are close to you that matters, and I think that's what makes those two anime great in a sense, because it kind of goes the extra mile to do that. Yeah, character growth is always peak in my opinion. You can have some really great action, but if you have a really shitty cast, it's not going to save it. You need to have really strong characters. You need to them be able to talk to each other, be able to see how they grow and things like that. And I think that's important, and that's where these kind of type of shows really excel. And they kind of, with that extra layer of, I guess, wholesomeness, you could say, it allows them to kind of change from the people that they were before. Anyways, I'm just rambling. That's just kind of what I want to talk about. My little 2 cents about maybe what the anime scene's going on, what genres really popular right now type of thing. Last but not least for this video, I kind of want to talk about what the rest of, I guess, these videos coming out are going to be like for me. So I'm looking at creating reviews for anime, but only once I finish them myself. I've seen plenty of reviewers and stuff like that will have reactionary episodes, right? They'll go ahead, sit down, watch an anime episode, have their camera on them, and then just show you your live reaction of that. I'm not going to do that. Personally, I want to be able to enjoy the anime I have without having a camera on me and thinking about, oh, I gotta edit this and that afterwards. Kudos to those people who can do it. Kudos to them. But that's just not me. So I'm going to go ahead and watch whatever anime I'm at the time, which is right now a Windbreaker, Kaiju number 8, Dungeon Meshi. And then I'll go ahead and probably put my thoughts together in a video review. I used to do that all the time in my anime list. Back when I was really active on there, I'd make reviews and stuff afterwards, and I enjoyed it. I kind of liked giving my own shit taste opinion about things, so maybe I'll do that here in a video review in a sense. But that's what I'll probably do. Maybe I'll do first impressions, things like that, but that's kind of like the format I'm looking to go with this channel. And yeah, I guess we'll see how it goes. Again, be easy on me, maybe. First time really doing this whole editing thing. Might be some awkward cuts here and there. I'm still learning, right? Don't know what I'm doing quite yet. But yeah, hope to see you in the next one. Nani Joe out. See ya.